guys, it's Clayton from House of Stick Cigar Reviews. I'm expanding the site to cover everything that is cigar culture, opinion articles on sort of the high life and major political news, as well as having the base cigar reviews that you all have come to love and come to the site for. You will see that I've just introduced the high life sections with places and destinations where I've taken some shots and video of TPC Sawgrass. We had a tour of the clubhouse, and I also had a walk around of the 17th hole, which is the famous Island Green, an island hole related to the Players Championship, played there every Mother's Day in May. So, along with launching that, I wanted to bring you guys back to something I mentioned in a prior video. I had a contest that unfortunately no one got the correct answer. A little too complicated, a little too, I think, hard. But my hint is that the manufacturer had 3 characters, and that manufacturer was AVO. So, AVO, or AVO, is named for a famous jazz musician, and I forget if he's Turkish or Armenian, but famous jazz musician. And this is the Nicaraguan Syncro, and this is in Gran Toro. It is very much unlike anything I've touched before. It has this very soft fabric tobacco. It's like cotton, t-shirt cotton, and that's how it feels. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you some of this box pressing on a close-up shot here, but I'm going to get this thing lit. We'll talk about the cold draw, and then we'll get into what flavors we're coming up with. So I have had the cigar review before, so I do want to warn you that I do have some impressions on this prior to reviewing it, but I swear, okay, that I'll try and be fair here. So again, this is the AVO Nicaraguan Syncro in Gran Toro. It's a 6-inch by 60 ring gauge stick, and I am glad to introduce it to you if you have not had it before. So pause for a second here. I'll get this thing cut, talk about the cold draw, first impressions, flavor, and we'll start talking about the middle third and then the final third, and then end it with my rating. So, House of Sticks, I'm Clayton, and I'll be back in a few. So, on the cold draw, this is very much sort of a sweet tea and tobacco taste. I've probably said that about 50 times here in my varying reviews, but this is not as pungent and sharp of a flavor as I've gotten in other cold draws. This is very much a mixed and well-developed sort of flavor I'm getting out of this cold draw. So get this thing lit, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm back. I've probably been smoking this for maybe a 5-10 minute period, and I want to talk a little bit about this stick. It's named after, the whole brand is named after AVO Ubizian, who is a jazz musician, as I mentioned previously. So some people do call it AVO, but it's AVO. And this has a wrapper that is a Connecticut seed Ecuadorian wrapper. It also has filler mixed from the Dominican Republic as well as Nicaragua. This Nicaraguan tobacco is from a volcanic island that's formed in the middle of Lake Nicaragua, so pretty unique place to grow tobacco. And talking a little bit about appearance before the light, this has a very nice medium brown wrapper with some very dark marbling throughout. Obviously, it is boxed press, some very nice angles here on this cigar. I don't know about you, I'm just partial to the pressing. It looks very nice. The cigar, predominantly I've seen retail for anywhere from $8 to $11. This larger size obviously is the more expensive size. There's 3 other sizes. I believe there's a Toro and a couple shorter sizes, but I can get back to that later. As for flavor after the light and sort of after it's settled in, there's a sort of marshmallow flavor with a slight sweetness. I like to think that it's some of that sweet tea and almost a slight cherry to it. There are notes of wood, perhaps cedar, and a slight pepper, sort of a white and green pepper, not super strong at the finish. If I was to classify this at this point between a mild, medium, medium full, or full cigar, this would lean towards the medium level. Now, AVO is a subsidiary of Davidoff, and with that, Davidoff has a lot of internal controls to make sure that their products are of high quality. I would say that this stick is very, very consistent. Among the few times I've had smoked this in the past, the flavor profile is beyond consistent. It is just on the dot with the flavor changes and when it kicks in between the different thirds of the cigar. So definitely a higher quality stick, I would say, for the money. So flavor, definitely a strong sense of cherry and sweetness across my palate as I've been smoking this. It's been developing across that time, but we'll see how this develops going into the middle third. We'll be back in about 30 minutes, Super Bowl Sunday, so hope you're watching the game, and I'll be back. Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm about halfway through this, maybe a little bit more. It has been about 45 minutes, and leaning towards the 45-minute mark. Let me correct myself. And how this has gone over time, there was some very nice sweetness at the beginning when it initially hit your palate. And after that, it went to this sort of base of coffee and nice wood tone cedar I mentioned, with a little bit of pepper. I found as time went on, it just became this very relaxing and well-rounded cigar as that sweetness moved back and was dialed back. I mentioned cherry at the beginning, sort of a cherry apricot, just this nice mild sweetness with some undertones of cedar and coffee. I feel that has continued here in the middle, and I'm just enjoying it, sitting back and relaxing. I've had one touch-up, probably about an inch and a half in, just some odd burning on one side. Just touched it up with a quick flame, and then everything's back to normal. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna enjoy this, I'm gonna watch a couple YouTube videos, see what you guys have been producing lately. If you have any content, please share. I'll be a fan. So I'm Clayton, this is House of Sticks, and this is the AVO Nicaraguan Syncro and Grand Toro. Hey, and I'm back. I have maybe about a half inch left here, and I'm really enjoying this thing. This is the AVO Nicaraguan Syncro, and we started with a great cherry sweetness that had base undertones of coffee and cedar wood that moved to a very sort of relaxed apricot sweetness with continued base undertone of coffee and cedar wood. But now, as I've entered the final third and really the last sixth, I've gotten some very strong pepper and fuller cigar flavor. The sweetness is still there on the base and sort of last aftertaste, but it's mostly pepper. And with that, I want to say This is one of the best cigars I have ever smoked. This has a very nice developed flavor. It's probably the Nicaraguan fillers kicking in at the end, and it's by far my favorite cigar. I've been smoking these non-stop because that's how much I love them. I probably had 1 or 2 sticks a day for the last, 2 weeks. And with that, I'm going to give this my first 5-star review. So, this is my favorite cigar out there. I do love, and I am partial to the Padron 1926 series cigars, as well as their anniversary sticks. But here, this AVO, Nicaraguan Syncro, Gran Toro, and any of the other sizes that I've had as well are just hands down excellent smokes. Cigar Aficionado rated this 16 for 2016, and that's just a sign of greatness in my opinion. So if you need to pick up a stick of these, I highly recommend, to get a discount, go to cigarbid.com. They have about, I would say, 5 packs and boxes every now and then that you can get at probably 30% off if you bid correctly. Just don't bid against me if you're out there. So 5 stars, AVO Nicaraguan Syncro. Go pick it up. Let me know what you think. Comment. Tell me what you like about this cigar, what you don't like. Tell me what I got wrong. But really, this is just a fun, good cigar to smoke on your patio any night. Anyway, Super Bowl's on. Probably got to go catch that up, see what's going on, check it out. And I'm Clayton. This is House of Sticks. This is Cigar Review, probably number 9 or 10. Please check out the site. Let me know what you think. We're going to have more and more topics and more content every single week. So it's all coming together, and I'm happy to give this AVO cigar my first 5-star review. I'll see you around, and I'll check you out next time.